Hey Parker, it is Friday, February the 20th. So I mean, I may be just like a little bit of a Panic at the Disco fan. Like, I mean, I have their entire discography, and Brendan Urie is, you know, like, amazing, and, you know, I have, like, a lot of their shirts, but just a little fan. I went back to high school today. Not in the way it sounds. I went back because in order to get into the Bachelor of Social Work program at my school, you need to, like, get letters of recommendation and, like, complete a year of schooling and then do an interview, which I am dreading because I don't interview well. Like, I am a bundle of nerves 24/7. But anyhow, so I went back to high school to get a letter of recommendation from my senior year English teacher. And it brought back some feelings of, like, deja vu and nostalgia. And once I got over the creepy, unsettling feeling of, oh god, I'm actually having to go into the building and not just picking up a friend, you know, it was nice. There were a lot of things I hated about high school, including, like, how, you know, you were in my high school at least, you weren't treated like an 18-year-old, or you were treated more like an 8-year-old. Which I know a lot of that is probably good, because I probably would have gotten into a lot more shenanigans if I could have. And so, like, I have a lot of mixed feelings about high school. By the end of it, I was basically just ready to get out. But then looking back, in a way, it's nice. I kind of wish I didn't have all the responsibility of a college student, you know, what with the constant existential crisis and the fear that you won't get a job in your field and, you know, waste your degree. It was really freaky taking a trip down memory lane. Like, I've never had that experience before. I never, since graduating, have gone back to my elementary or my middle school, and high school's still really fresh. I only graduated, like, 9 months ago? 9 months ago. And I also feel like this is sort of a unique experience that I got to have, because most of my friends, once high school ended, they hightailed it out of the state. It's not uncommon for high schoolers to be like, my requirements for college is it's over 100 miles away. And it's really a shame that so many people have such, like, a deep-set hatred for high school and their families. And yeah, I talk really roundabout all the time. I'm sorry, I don't really have a point. I just talk. It was an experience that I don't know if I want to repeat, because I know I've changed a lot in the last 9 months, and I like to think I would have gone about high school completely differently if I went now rather than going in as a freshman 4 years ago. You know, if I was the person I was now, but 15 and going into high school, not a 19-year-old going into high school. You know what I mean. And I started thinking about all the good teachers and the bad teachers and the teachers I hated and the teachers I loved, which sometimes, you know, I loved a teacher who taught really badly and I hated a teacher who taught really awesomely. And high school does prepare you a lot for the real world. You know, you deal with a lot. You find out a lot about yourself in high school and in college. Which brings me back to, like, a previous video where we're constantly changing, and I don't want to rehash all things, so, like, I'm in a state of nostalgia today. My battery is dying, and I don't have extra ones. This camera is, like, 10 years old, so it drains batteries like no one's business. I need to get a new one, which hopefully is coming up. So I'll see you tomorrow, Parker. DFTBA. I do agree we need, like, a different sign up, because I feel like DFTBA, I feel like we do that a lot, and I feel like all the nerd fighters do, but I'm not good at coming up with ideas. I'm good at doing things, but not coming up with things, so we'll see where it goes.